Hi, my name is Matthew Jester. Just making a quick video here. This is going to be Hypnosis and Drawings, part 1 of 2. I have a certificate of completion here just showing that I'm competent in the field of hypnosis, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with the introduction. Please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll also leave additional links in the description of other relevant videos of been abused with hypnosis, and my ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, slurred speaking, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, I explain how this is being done to me in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking have been the raised voice, difficulty speaking, everything along those lines, the strained speaking, it's evidence I'm being abused. Being unable to speak clearly or any other difficulty speaking, explain how this is being done to me in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking have been happening consistently within the first 3 months of my videos. I will also be raising my left index finger whenever the hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to speak, so that I can point out the hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak without interrupting myself in videos. Please pay attention to my tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language when I raise my finger, because you're most likely going to be able to notice the hypnosis, and try not to fixate your attention on my finger during my videos. I was hypnotized to inhibit my ability to speak prior to being framed for assault charges that I didn't commit, so that I wouldn't be able to defend myself in court, forcing me to enter a plea of no contest, which allowed the prosecutor to convict me without having to present any evidence in trial. The hypnosis was used to completely inhibit my ability to competently defend myself in court and consult with my attorney by using the hypnosis to inhibit my ability to speak, repress my memory while speaking, and inhibiting my ability to write. I was hypnotized to inhibit my ability to write so that I wouldn't be able to adapt to the hypnosis, repressing my memory and inhibiting my ability to speak by writing down a defense for my case, rendering me completely defenseless to court. One method of concealing the hypnosis being used to inhibit my ability to write was by telling me they were going to help me improve my handwriting with hypnosis by hypnotizing me to alter the curvature and shape of the letter formation of my handwriting. They convinced me they were using hypnosis to help me improve my handwriting so that I wouldn't question the alterations of my handwriting, realize my ability to write was being inhibited by hypnosis. One method of inhibiting my ability to write with hypnosis was by making my hand twitch or cramp while writing, causing me to make a mistake in my handwriting that I wouldn't be able to erase because I wasn't given an eraser or a pencil with an eraser while in jail, and only given limited amounts of paper or request forms so that I couldn't just keep rewriting it. I was hypnotized to draw over the mistakes in my handwriting with pictures of very specific simple objects that each had specified meanings that were relevant to my specific situation as a method to get me to stop trying to write in order to prevent me from noticing the hypnosis was inhibiting my ability to write to an abnormal extreme. I started writing, "I need help, I need my meds, the jail guards are abusing me, Adult Protective Services, American Civil Liberties Union, Division of Occupational and Professional Licensing, and give me medical care or give me death" on the walls of the jail. And in order to change what I was writing, I was hypnotized to write song names of my favorite artists and to draw pictures to make it look like a piece of artwork I was doing that wasn't different from what other inmates were drawing on the walls, so that the jail wouldn't get shut down from me writing about abuse on the walls. An example of this was writing the song name "I Need a Doctor" by Eminem, Skylar Grey, and Dr. Dre, because the song had relevance to the situation. I was hypnotized to keep writing song names and even drawing pictures that turned into an artistic collage. The pictures I was hypnotized to draw were extremely simple and easy to draw. Because I'm not good at drawing, and if it wasn't easy, I wouldn't have done it. The drawings were mostly pertaining to music, hypnosis, abuse. How I almost jumped off a flight of stairs and broke my legs in jail because the only way I could get my medications I needed was by hospitalizing myself. Several pictures about death and murder, and several pictures were used to conceal that pictures about death and murder because there was too much evidence of it. Hypnosis. Eminem's album called "Music to Be Murdered By" was a method of making all the pictures about death and murder seem natural, normal. Because it was about music and my favorite artist was Eminem, the artwork was used as a form of therapy that allowed me to process unresolved trauma and cope with the death of my friend when I found his dead body in the woods. And the pictures were used to distract me and to stop me from writing and defending myself in court. The pictures were so relevant to my situation, I wanted to use them as a form of evidence that I was hypnotized in court, and to prevent me from doing so, the jail guards would confiscate everything and anything I wrote and or drew so that I couldn't use the drawings as evidence in court, and I was hypnotized to mess up the drawings to impair the integrity of the evidence and to deter me from attempting to use the drawings as evidence. I was hypnotized in court. The drawings were used to condition me to develop learned helplessness and force me to give up trying to prove my innocence in court, because I was hypnotized to feel severe confusion and dysphoria trying to write anything because they needed to make sure I wouldn't try to defend myself in court or be able to defend myself in court. I was hypnotized to feel euphoria, drawing was easy and enjoyable because they needed me to draw so that the jail guards could confiscate all the request form copies I wrote and or drew on as contraband without allowing me to question why they would consider a letter to the judge written on the back of a request form and as contraband. Hypnosis utilized operant conditioning to promote behaviors that made it difficult to defend myself in court, with reward and positive reinforcement, and deterred behavior that made it easier to defend myself in court with punishment and negative reinforcement. And the hypnosis utilized confusion so I wouldn't realize what was happening. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try that again. I'm really being abused a lot with hypnosis. Please make sure to watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. You can see I talk about the methods and techniques that they're using to abuse me and inhibit my ability to speak, which you can just see the differences as soon as I start slurring because of the hypnosis. So anyways, thanks for watching the video.